Alright, motherfuckers who trusted Nvidia. Okay, what does this do? At least one need to start the highlight. Alright, so that won't be the start of light. Alright, go ahead, say your shit. Alright, so we have the companies, they have their stocks out, and when the price of a stock goes high, more people wanna buy, but it puts pressure on the company. Why?
Because they have to meet up the expectations.
Meet up with the expectation, eh?
Right. So that means by the end of the quarter, if they haven't meet they haven't. Nah.
No. Okay.
Now,
Yo. We are all good. Go ahead.
It's 11.
No, I will put it online, Mesh.
No, don't. No. Okay. So,
All right. Go ahead.
Hey guys, it's Mesh here with Mental Masturbator. We're here to
completely change his character and personality.
We're here to mentally masturbate.
Mentally masturbate. All right. Okay.
So the idea with DeepSeek.
Oh, DeepSeek. Yeah, DeepSeek fucked Nvidia and OpenAI deeply. That's the thing. Do you think that's true?
Yeah. Kind of. The idea is that they have basically showed that they can replicate all the basically performance metrics of ChatGPT and O1 with a fraction of the cost using just
like 1/10.
Yes.
Fuck.
Using significantly less compute by only basically making the model just a little bit smarter. And the good thing about that is that it's open source apparently, so everyone can just go ahead and use it. The models are out there, so there is
who can use it? Like everybody? When you say
everybody,
but we cannot do it.
Why not?
Like we have like GPU to do that.
The model is there. You can just like go ahead and you can just make.
You know
API
how much
calls.
is an?
You can just make API calls if you want.
What is API calls?
API calls, right?
What is
you
API?
just connect to their server and just like get the answers. Yeah.
That's
or
great.
just use their app if you want.
I see. Okay, so it's free out.
Yeah. So if you do have the hardware, you can just do your own thing. But if you don't, you can just use their model for free.
I see.
Which is going to be kind of a blow to OpenAI because they were just talking about how they want to monetize their services, which they have already. You
Subscriptions.
know, like, yeah, I mean they have like I think $20 a month for O1, and then recently.
I mean, hey Ronnie, no worry. Thank you, bro.
Recently, the $200, you know, like AI agent, which basically like it does the browsing stuff for you. But and then OpenAI, it's basically hiding all the models that they have. Thank you.
All black.
You like it?
It's really good.
I think I had tea. I still have some tea in it.
Dude, you don't have water? I'm so fucking thirsty.
Dude, it's 11:15.
All right, go ahead. So, okay, what can we do with it? Like,
you can do next token prediction.
Do you mean that we should put our money, our investment somewhere else? What is your thought on that? How is that? Like, these are big tech companies. How does that relate to our everyday life?
Yeah, I think the AI hype.
We have 37 people online.
What?
Yeah. Look, 39 people are watching us.
Jesus. All right.
All right, go ahead.
Wait
a second. JB. Bro, they will fire us from here because of that comment. All right, go ahead.
What were we talking about? Oh, you have someone saying hi to you.
Yeah. Larson, hi, dude. I love it. Okay, go ahead. Mesh, I think people love you here. Go ahead.
Thank you.
We dropped to 28. Go, all right.
What were we talking about?
So what should we do like in our everyday life? Should we not invest in OpenAI? I don't know.
I don't know if we can invest in OpenAI because OpenAI is not a publicly traded company.
Oh, okay. The other thing is that
it's Nvidia that you can invest in.
Tourist dad.
Nvidia, you can invest in Nvidia if you want, but their stock has been going down.
And the
And
other thing
after
is,
DeepSeek,
okay, I
after
have
they,
one question.
please.
Like, you have a good company. One day it may be a bad day, and the stock goes down. Will we, like, maybe some
I can
investor?
recover from it.
Yeah, some investors say that, okay, no, we trust in the company. We will
Of course, yeah.
absorb the shock, or we don't see the snowball effect all the time, right?
Yeah. No, no, no. It depends. There are a lot of companies, like that's if you're talking about stock market, so many companies go up and down all the time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like sure, like there is fluctuations within a normal range happening to
So
all
what do you think
companies.
about Nvidia? Will it have this snowball
It
effect?
depends.
By the way,
They have recovered from like a few days ago. Their stock dropped by like 15-16% in one day.
wow, that's big.
But yeah, that's a very very big. I mean,
Do you think it
they
was
lost billions of dollars in stock value.
but they also earned a lot of money in during last
Oh
year.
yeah, they exactly. So their stock market like increased value by so much compared to like I don't know like 10-15 years ago
Uh-huh.
because of AI. So it has this exponential growth, but then 15% drop. If you bought the stock maybe like 15 years ago, you were still so much like ahead in your game.
Yeah.
But it is interesting because it kind of like broke the pattern of just going up, right? So this 15% drop is something.
And it was not like a stop or pause because their technology couldn't advance anymore, but another company showed up and said, actually, you suck.
Correct. So essentially the war of AI was centered around basically hardware. It's like like
Yeah.
the competition was between Microsoft, Google, OpenAI. They were all investing in data centers, like buying extremely expensive GPUs and hardware from
Yeah.
Nvidia, basically running everyone else out of business because they couldn't afford this, right? But with this,
Like an AMD, no, what was the other company? Intel.
Intel is not doing like kind of like out of the picture because they're doing like mostly like crazy CPUs.
CPU, right? That's what happened to Nokia as well.
Yeah. But yeah.
Do you think Google will be the next one that will be out of picture?
No, I don't think so. I think Google is a
if I was
giant
Google,
company.
if I was Google and I was going out of picture,
I would hire you if I were
no,
Google.
I would reveal everybody's data. I will threaten everybody that I have all your data and I will put it online. You better stay in.
All right, do you want to read the comments?
Yeah, all right. So we have saying Harry Potter.
Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed the live.
That's what makes it special. Do you have hair in your special place? Wow, that was by CWYDW.
All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful night.
Invest in crack and smoke.
I hope you have a wonderful night,
dude. I thought Mental Masturbator has very cultured people.
Yeah.
Community. No.
That's weird.
We showed our true self. Okay.
All right, dude.
No.
I want to go, man.
We want to talk. We are here.
You have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, you will wake up at 6 a.m. So what?
Yeah, it's 11:20 and I haven't eaten anything.
Dude, sleep hungry. Okay, 5 minutes. We go 5 minutes, but intense about.
Intense about what?
All right, I don't care about OpenAI anymore, but I'm interested in that snowballing effect. Oh, okay. We were talking. You just restarted the whole bullshit from beginning, and you ruined everything because we were talking. A company, when you buy their stock, it means that you are lending them money.
You're investing money in the company.
You're not buying the company.
No,
you are
no,
just in it.
exactly.
That's the thing.
You're investing in the company, in the future of the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the idea is that when you invest money in something, what do you expect? You expect the company to grow, right? To make everything better.
Mm-hmm.
Doing so, the company becomes more
So
valuable.
what if somebody buys like more than 50% of a company's share?
So you know when you buy stocks,
How can I become an owner of a company?
you can't. When you become a shareholder, you'd have a say. Did you know that?
You have?
You do have a say. Most of the companies, they do have like meetings with shareholders, and they would ask for their opinions as to what they think is best for company moving forward. So you'd get a say. And obviously the more shares you have, the more weight your
What if it is more than 50%?
yeah, then you can basically like just go there and probably say, you know, like this is what I want, and that has to be done.
So
that happens a lot. Like for instance, Elon Musk.
In a sense, it is like owning the company.
In a sense, you know, like when you have a lot of money in a bank, right?
Okay.
You do have a little bit of say. I mean, if you have like a lot of cash in a bank, I feel like you, to some extent, you have some power.
Tell me, fuck off. What is the difference of owner of a company and somebody who owns share of the company? What is the difference? You cannot be owner of a company and own no share. It's just so.
Yeah, I don't know who's the owner of a company.
I feel it is the person who owns the share. Okay, maybe you can add it in the comment, right? Give him a kiss. So you can add it in the comment that, okay, Mesh says, if I have your stocks or share, right, as a share owner, I can sell it. I can get my money back whenever I want.
I guess you're right. The shareholders of the company, you become the owner of the company.
So if I become the owner of the if I become the owner of the company, all right, this is my company. What do you mean I can sell the stock and the company has to pay me?
If you have like all of I guess the idea is if you want to sell your shares,
like, okay,
is there anyone else who would want to buy it?
You say you are like the CEO of this car, and I bought 30% of this car, all right? And
okay, now the idea is that you want to sell it.
The price of the car goes down, and I decide to sell it, like at $8. Why are you responsible to selling it to me?
No. You're not responsible.
Paying me for $8.
So the idea is that you have 30% of this car, for instance, right? And you want to sell it.
Okay.
What's the price that you want to sell it for?
Like $8.
$8, right? But if no one wants to buy that at that price, what happens? You'd have to lower the price.
Yes.
Lower the price. And eventually you'd have to sell it for $0.
Like somebody says.
And that's when you know that the car is worth nothing.
But that's not true. No, that's not true. Because at the beginning of a startup, it worth nothing too. But it can.
Because shares, when you sell your share, somebody else is buying that.
Who is the person who is buying it?
Another person, another individual.
Okay.
So that's the thing what I'm talking about. Like when I say it's about supply and demand. It's like, okay, so if there are more people wanting to buy the shares that you want to sell, the share value would go higher. Right?
Yeah, but let's assume that the share is going down.
The share is going down, meaning that you want to sell, but there are not that many people wanting to buy it, or like they don't want to buy it at the price.
It doesn't mean that the company is in trouble. It doesn't mean, because every startup or every company at the beginning, nobody buys their share.
That's not true.
Like at the beginning, that you don't have much potential, obvious potential, right? People cannot see that.
Typically, like,
just the fact that people do not buy your share doesn't mean that you are in a bad situation. It just means that maybe people do not understand your value.
Well, I guess it depends on. I mean, if you have a company that no one's willing to pay anything to own it, I guess that's worth nothing, right? and then nobody would want to work for it, and because you wouldn't have any money.
Why should the okay, wait a second. Why should the company go bankrupt for that? Like, okay,
Because how else would you operate if no one, if imagine you want to sell your shares, right, and no one is buying it,
but okay,
so there is no investment in
no-
the company.
no investment, but it's still, as a company, I can sell my products and gain money, and through that live my life.
I mean,
For example, nobody buys your fucking car, but you can still Uber it and like make money out of it.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's a good point. Don't know.
All right, maybe it's the
It's the time.
it's time to give him a kiss and say him goodbye. Next time we will. Do you promise to go and study?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Do you promise that too?
No, I just ask questions.
Okay. All right, guys.
All right, have a good night. Okay, I think I need to hit this one again. Highlight saved to your channel as unlisted video up to last 5 minutes. Okay, that was good. Finally, I brought mesh to the channel. It was a good baby stepping.
Baby step.
Yeah, all right. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
What is this? Oh, no. That's it. Are you sure you want to stop streaming?
End.
Dude, end and cancel. Doesn't have yes or no. End.